Hi, it's Clark Reid back with you with some tech headlines today. If you enjoy our reports, we do always ask if you give us a like button. Tap that like button. A little love pat will do the job. And you can also subscribe so you know when each new report is posted. This report today just focuses on Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference keynote. After about an hour of reveals about the new features for iOS, macOS, iPad OS, watchOS, and visionOS, and all the rest, Apple dove into what they're calling Apple Intelligence, AI for the rest of us. That sounds familiar. Anyway, that's their new branding for their expanded AI. Most of it will be on device, but some things will have to be elevated to the server level, and Apple has what they claim will be secure ways to only share info needed to the servers, and it won't be saved, they say, or reused or used for machine learning or any of that. On top of that, they have integrated ChatGPT 4.0 with no charge or no account. And if you have a ChatGPT account, you can still use it, of course, on your device, but that's kind of cool. And they claim that they will protect your privacy even there, or at least give you warnings if your information is going to be uploaded to other people's servers, namely the ones that are used by ChatGPT. Well, on to the others, the operating systems. And as for iOS 18, you will now be able to lock apps as well as the entire phone and require Face ID or Touch ID to open them. Say you hand somebody your phone so that they can take a look at a picture on it. Well, they won't be able to peruse all the other stuff that's on your phone that way without your permission and without your Face ID opening things up to them. So that's kind of cool. Another great feature they're adding, finally, that have been features on Androids for years, much more customizable screens, more customizable, more layouts, colors, even a custom control center. A couple of standout areas, I think, are improvements to mail and messages. Mail will get some machine learning to help separate your mail into categorized buckets, including primary, transactions, updates, and promotions. So you can set it to primary and screen out a lot of sales pitches or junk mail. For messages, there's a huge expansion of emoji customization, and you can use those for tap back responses too. A big plus is if you're heading to the beach or the mountains or some wilderness areas, messages will soon work over satellite, just like emergency SOS, so you can stay in touch even in a non-emergency situation. The Watch OS update gives you a deeper look into your vitals, including new overnight vitals to keep track of your health, and it also has a new training load measurement to check your workout intensity. For iPad OS, the biggie, I thought, is a scientific calculator coming to the iPad at long last. Still just have a 5-element calculator if you want, but the scientific one even includes what they call scratch math. You'll be able to write out formulas on the device, and it'll solve for you after you put in an equal sign, or it'll automatically sum a stack of numbers when you draw a line under the last one. It'll create graphs from your work, too, which is really, really cool. And you can save your work, and Calculator will work right in the Notes app, too. A new wrinkle for Mac OS lets you bring up your iPhone screen on your Mac. So if your phone's like downstairs and you want to use an app on it to order coffee ahead, you can do that. The iPhone screen on the actual device stays locked, by the way, so no one can look at that. But the iPhone notifications will also appear on your Mac, and with AI, the notifications are going to be prioritized and summarized. So if you're in focus mode, you only see ones from people you really want to hear from, and not, BS notifications that you can, look at later. And by the way, you can drag and drop items and files from your Mac to your iPhone much more easily, so that's kind of cool. A big bump in keychain power. It's the new Passwords app. It's built in and integrated into all the Apple apps, but it also appears as a separate freestanding app, and it'll have your passwords, verification codes, and all that across all of your Apple devices. They'll autofill just like before, but you can do it on any device now, and they'll stay in the secure enclaves on your devices. Photos also gets a major makeover across all devices. AI will help remove unwanted objects from images, and you can just tell Siri to make this picture pop, and it'll enhance the photo automatically without going into all the edit functions and doing it manually, which I've done. It takes several minutes per picture, and if you can do that immediately and it's as good, that'll be pretty great. There's a lot more, but this gives you kind of the Cliff's Notes version, boiling things down from an hour and 45 minutes to just a little under 5. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Appleized for now.